Ooh. Jesus. It is cold. It is cold. It is 30. Ooh. It be cold. Why is still getting used to this. The style going vertical. Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. Back to the grind. Our weekend was wet. Well, Saturday wasn't really. It started towards the evening time. It was supposed to start Friday night, but it started Saturday. Actually, I take that back. I take that all back. It started Friday, late Friday night, all day Saturday. Sunday was pretty dry during the day. And then towards the afternoon, late afternoon, it started pouring down. So we got rain. Hopefully this put out the fires. God knows we needed rain. Seriously, we needed rain. Hey, I thought I fixed that. There we go. That way I can see how many people are in. My little counter. Whew. So, I know Saturday we had to put his little raincoat on him. When it was just drizzling, we went out for a quick walk. God, it's cold. My foolish ass wants to move to the mountains in the snow. What was I thinking? Thinking if I could get used to the snow or the cold. I don't know. Some people live in the snow all their lives and they love it. Some people live in the snow all their lives and they hate it. What do you smell? Huh? What do you smell? I don't know. Some people just love the snow. Well, I can see it. Snow skiing, you know, if you're a skier and all that. I know Big Bear was so busy this weekend. They had so much snow, which is they badly needed it. They needed it like November so they can have their snowpack for the skiers. So I was checking their webcams out. If you ever want to go see how Big Bear's doing, you can go to their webcams at bigbearmountain.com, something like that, or just go. And it'll pop up webcams, you know, for all the places where everybody skis at, and you can see the snow conditions. And also, you could probably get. There's one place that'll give you a live report if you need. Well, obviously you need chains, but if chains are required, what's the deal with it? What's up? Now I knew I needed new tires on my Specialized bike, but I didn't think it was that bad. So I got all ready. I was all jazzed and ready to go, and I was flying, and I hit one of these little divots like this, these cracks in the road. It was probably something like that I hit. So then I hear this. I hear the boop, 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 every time the wheel went around. So I got off it, looked at it. I said, "What the hell did I do? Did I just bent my rim?" I said, "How many times have I hit this shit and this has never ever happened? I'll be damned." So I said, wait a minute. The rim's not bent. The tire, literally the tire had a ripple. Literally, I'm telling you this, like that, a ripple in it. I'm like, I've never seen shit like this before. Did the tube twist enough to where I can ride it home? And so I was just so god darn mad. I was so pissed. I'm done with this. I'm tired of spending all the money on the bikes. Constant repairs, constant adjustings. I just want to ride the damn thing. Thank you. Yeah, I got gloves on. I always have gloves on. And so I'm like, son of a bitch. So I was so damn mad. That was Friday. I was so goddamn livid. I called that guy Curly, the one where we're talking about having cows with, you know. I said, Curly, you got any moonshine? He goes, oh yeah. Then I had the apple pie one with actual apples in it. Oh god, that was so good. It burnt, and I brought some water with me, so I had a chaser. Smoked a couple cigars. Went home, barely staggered. I don't know, this guy here, he was drinking just as much as I was, but he must do this a lot, because he outdrank me. He had to help me go home. I slept for 4 hours. I woke up. Miss Max says, are you okay? And she goes like, I looked at her. You don't even know who I am, huh? I'm looking at her. And then finally I actually remembered who she was. I did kind of like, where the... She goes, you're not in Vegas, baby. Wake up. It's okay. What? You don't know who I am? Yeah, I do. It finally came to me. I didn't know who she was. That's how fucked up I was. I was so screwed up. Ooh, shit. Yeah. Oh, my God. We were drinking out of those little small mason jars. Oh, my God. I said to my son, he was off Saturday. He goes, what we're going to do? Oh, I ended up barbecuing steaks. I was well enough to barbecue steaks. But, Jesus. Yeah, my stomach is going to be rotten. Yeah. But, oh my God. I was so messed up. So that, Sunday. So Sunday, that was Sunday. Yesterday. So I had to fix something on my car. I had to do some surgery in my glove department, which is, I don't know if how people did you have to hold your hair back? No, I don't throw up. I really don't throw up no more. Oh, hey, let's show you what blew up. So I had to go work. So you know how your glove department goes down when you open your glove department, instead of slamming open, you know? There has this little plunger. They call it a little plunger. And what it does is it slowly opens it. So there's a little part that looks like this. It's like a little hook where the thing clips onto. It was literally broken off. So the pipe from this right down here exploded. Brand new. Go figure. Then they had to add this, which this should have already been added. Did you have to hold? Broken tape measure. So, whatchamacallit, yeah, so I got, what did we, oh, we got Mickey D's yesterday. I went to McDonald's yesterday. Man, you better go pick up that damn tape measure. Good morning, Margaret. I was just telling these people, I said, you know, I don't even live in this neighborhood, and I already know about 5 or 6 people in this neighborhood.
Same with me.
Yeah.
I know, I don't know.
They asked, do you live, where do you live? Do you live there? I said, oh, I live down there. There's no house. I said, the other houses.
Yeah, the senior house.
Yeah, and they go, and I was telling my wife, I don't even know, but I know, like,
Here, you know people now?
yeah, like 6 people.
Yeah, I don't know.
This guy here, he does, that house there, he does window tinting for your cars,
Oh, okay.
which is a really nice guy. Then the guys, they're Christian boys, you know, I think it's a frat house. Then there was this other lady down here. She was the very first one to move in, and she was asking about Wi-Fi. The one on the corner has really nice grass. Then the other guy who has the fake grass. Fuck, I know everybody around here.
Well, you're friendly.
I know.
You say good morning to everybody.
I do. It's,
Stop.
yeah, you have to. Then they just moved in. They're a family. I had to warn them because their kids were playing in the field. Be careful with the coyote, because they're small kids. I said, because they were not all the way up, but right there, I said, careful, there's coyotes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're all over.
Yeah. I'll see you later. All right, I'll see. Did you all right. Yeah, so yeah, it's like a little hook and the where the plastic is, it's like, it literally broke off from there. And so I super glued it on, or Gorilla glued it on, got it in there, and I was gonna hook it on. I said, oh, something's telling me you better reinforce this. So I didn't think about it, and I heard about it. I've seen it, you know, where it's like a thing, you hook it up to a thing, and they call it like a little, it heats up and melts into the plastic. Well, if it breaks again, I'm going to do it that way. I didn't think of it till the last minute. So I took this other piece of plastic, super glued it on there, then drilled small holes in it and screwed it in to give it, you know, to give it that more like, then I super glued something on the back on this other side there to really, really reinforce it. But after I got done with that, it works. It's not falling out yet. But if it breaks again, I'm going to do that where they melt that stitch and they call it it's like a piece of wiring or something like that. Looks like a staple type, and it's called a stitch. So I'm going to do that. Super glue over my fingers, and it looks gross because it looks like I didn't wash my hands. And then, what else did I do? Oh my God, he wanted to go for a car ride so bad yesterday, and I was busy doing things. He was crying all day. So when I was working in the car, he came out and he just crawled in the back seat and just laid in the back seat. And when I was all done, like 2 hours later, he did not want to get out of the car. Plus, he gets nervous around. Good morning. See, I no. So, he didn't want to get out of the car because I think it was more because he knew it was raining and he's scared to death of the thunder. So he wanted to hide. What's the temperature? 36 degrees. And so he didn't want to get, we brought a treat out. We brought treats out for him, you know. We brought, you know, like this. I brought a hot dog out. He finally got out of the car with like 10 minutes later. It took him 10 minutes to get him out of the car. And so, no, I made a pup cup for him too. He didn't want to get out of the car. He just wanted to go because it was raining, and he's terrified of the rain and the thunder. I don't know if it was that, because I know he came in, he hid under my desk, and he stayed there till I went to go get dinner because I wanted McDonald's. So he got in the car. We went to McDonald's, and he was cool after that. He got his double cheeseburger. He's gonna go get a pup cup today. We're gonna go to Starbucks. So one of my friends from Starbucks, well, some of the guys are from Starbucks. Her name is Therese, Italian woman, you know. Just always says what's on her mind. She don't give a shit. I like her. I respect her. So, you guys remember when Norm would walk in? What's up, everybody? Everybody would yell out, Norm! So I texted that video from TikTok. I said, Therese, this is how I feel like whenever time I come into Starbucks to get my coffee, my breakfast burrito. She says, you know, laughing, you know, LOL, bunch of happy. Exactly, that's how it is when you walk in, because everybody just say, Rocco, good morning, Rocco. They all yell out my name. I said, how crazy is that? So today I'm supposed to pick up my other bike, a LaMod bike. I have some simple adjustments. I took it in Friday. See, I was busy Friday. I took it in Friday. They just said, oh yeah, it's just minor adjustments. Don't worry, it's about $30. Because we're like super duper busy. Can Monday? I said, yeah, I'll pick it up Monday. We're done with the rain, I think. They said it's not supposed to rain no more, but who knows? It's cold as hell. But here's the thing is, every time the tour of Palm Springs comes around, this is what gets me, and this is what pisses me off. If it's not one bike that will go down mechanical, it's the other bike will go down mechanical. Or sometimes both of them will go down mechanical, or it rains, or it's so damn windy and freezing, or I get sick. That particular race, I always have a major issue going on. There's always a major problem with that race where it's very complicated to do it. So look at this. See how this look at all the junk that went through that manhole there. Water pours down this way, goes down there, and whoops, goes down there and comes down here and goes, I don't know where that takes it. All that rain last year for a month almost. I remember this was literally filled up. One time, you know, last couple times I've done it, one time I fell, got all skinned up because some dumbass on those e-bikes zoomed on right by and got very close. What's wrong? And made one guy fall because he bumped him. Then I tried to sled, and it was just got done raining, and it was muddy out there, and I slid. And the stupid ass laughs about it. Oops, my bad. There was just an earthquake, and oh gosh, that's crazy. This will fill up with water as you see it. This whole area, this is one thing they did not build as a drain right here. So then the other time, I had a flat tire when I did it. Had to change it. It's just that particular race is always an issue. Come on. Come on. Not so busy today. Usually there's a lot of cars. What's going on here? So what did everybody do this weekend? What'd y'all do? Oh, I forgot to finish my conversation because I think somebody asked me another question, and I changed the conversation. So I have these little Apple AirTags. Okay, so Meatball has one. Both of my son's car has one. My car has one. All right, there's 1, 2, 3. I got 4 of them. I think I got 4 or 5. But anyway, so I used to keep one on my bike in case someone steals my bike. I could track it, but I don't have an Apple phone no more. So I took the one off my bike and put it in my wallet. I got one of those easy wallets. I took some Velcro, so that little pocket so it doesn't fall out. So I hooked up to Miss Mac's phone. So say, like, for instance, if I'm out and somewhere riding my bike or at the beach and I don't call check-in, because I usually call check-in and let her know because she worries. Especially when I'm going really far places. That way, you know, and for some reason I don't get a hold of her. She cannot get a hold of me, whatever the situation is. She could track me. So she can see, oh, well, he's been at this one location for quite a while. Something must have happened. So that way she can call emergency services for my location. Does your kids have an iPhone? 2 of them does. My oldest son has a Samsung. That's why I went to Samsung. I have another iPhone that I use a lot when I go cycling. And I just hook it up to the phone, to the Wi-Fi on this. And then, but I use this phone for more photography. But those AirTags, you can only have them per phone, per account, which is pretty cool. Now I have an Apple Watch. So what I'm thinking about doing is maybe calling AT&T up, just reactivate my Apple Watch. I think it's like $10 a month. That way she could track me that way and put the AirTag back on. But then again, if that way, wait a minute, something doesn't make sense. Because if I'm not carrying the phone, oh no, I would carry the phones on, disconnect the phones off the bike. Like if I go get a sandwich or something, that way I could track them that way. I think I have an idea how I'm going to do this. It's cloudy here. Ooh, and kind of cold. Uh-oh, you guys don't want to see me meatball take a doo-doo. There's your do you know how big that earthquake was? That's crazy. Meatball already does have one on his dog collar. He has it on his harness. Actually, I took it off because I gotta go get a battery for today. It went dead. So that way, yeah, just in case something happens, if he runs off, you know, which is I know he won't, but we could track him. I know this dude. He goes to Vegas a lot, and they go nightclubbing, and I guess, I don't know if he does. He says that way he can locate his wife when they're out in the casino or in the clubs and shit like that, you know? He makes her, he puts a tracker in her purse, one of those air tags, or something like that. I personally think he doesn't trust her. But, yeah, he basically, he tracks his wife. Yeah, I know this dude. He goes, "Oh, look at her! Look how hot she is." I said, "Yeah, you don't trust her?" Yeah, I trust her. Just like that. Just hear that sound. Who said that? You know? Well, like if we're at a casino or a club, that way I can track her, so I don't have to be calling her phone because she ain't gonna pick up her phone. I said, "Bullshit! If that phone's vibrating, because everybody has their phone in their hands, don't sit there and tell me that. You're just tracking her just to see where she's at." Then he says, "Yeah, I have one in her car too," which is the only reason why I have one in my car, in my son's car. Reason why is someone steals the cars, and like my son's car, because where he parks is where he works at. There's homeless there that constantly looking in. They're breaking the cars. That way we can track the cars. It's not illegal. It's not stalking if you're married to the person. But I have one in my car because a lot of times when I go, all right, for instance, last time when I went to the San Diego rodeo, I forgot where I parked. I literally forgot where I parked, and see, it's hooked up to Miss Mac's phone, so we found my car that way. I wish I had those things a long time ago. A long time ago. Before iPhone came out, I wish they had them. Because there was this one time we went to Caesar's Palace, and it was like it was her uncle. When we first got engaged, a long time ago, they gave us an early wedding gift. They got us a suite on one of the floors that had a jacuzzi, had all the goodies in it, right? At Caesar's Palace, a view to the strip and everything like that. So when we first got there, I had to wait for them. So I parked my car. I don't even know where. Still this day, I couldn't. I know. Come to find out, it was employee parking where I parked my car in. Some guy went to jail in Houston for that. You can't go to jail if it's your own wife. It's not illegal. Now, if it's your girlfriend or something like that, yeah, or someone you don't know, you cannot. It's not illegal to track each one another. Oh, and what you would call it? So I didn't know where I parked it, and so it took me over an hour to find my car. So I finally tracked it back, and I said, "Oh wait a minute, I parked it up there." Come to find out, it was employee parking. And so I'm like, shit. And I always said too, I wish we had some kind of tracker or something like that where we could track your vehicle or something like that. Well, then they need to have a divorce and all that. That's when it becomes stalking like that. But if they're a happy couple and all like that, it's not illegal, no matter what. Hopefully this rain took care of these gophers. Whew. Oh, son of a bitch. That's a fresh hole. Come here. Hopefully we get some more rain. I'm going to throw some manure out here. Yeah, I got to take care of this grass before I get the notification from the association because they got all over him. All right, you guys. I looked it up. Of course you would. It's not illegal. If you're married and stuff like that, and if they do know about it or something like that, you know, it's not illegal. Only... Oh, my God. Never mind. Jesus Christ.